Hi, everyone. I am Debbie Packard from Topeka, Kansas, and I'm excited to be here with all of you. Julie usually is the one welcoming you to this call, but Julie and her mob are still on their way home from Momentum Academy. It is a long way from Dallas, Texas to where they live, so they will be late getting home tonight, Lord willing. So we just pray that their travels will continue to be safe and calm and peaceful. And it is wonderful to see all of you here tonight. We're going to use our time to share insights from the Momentum Academy from those who attended in Dallas this past weekend. Before we do that, I want to just make a couple announcements so we can run to the end of this, and I know I've gotten the important things out. First of all, they announced over the weekend, and it is ending tonight. You can register for the next two corporate events, the next Momentum Academy, which is in Las Vegas, and the Global Convention, which is in Salt Lake City. You can get a bulk registration for two events for $189. That is a 50% off offer, and it ends tonight. So go to the website, go to I saw it. Let me share my screen. I saw this on the Momentum Monday, motivational moment. Oh gosh. Let me just think clearly. Am I doing this? Yes, here it is. Okay, so let me get back up to the top. This is my Momentum Academy recap, our Monday email that we get every week. I'm not going to go through all of this. They still have, though, the opportunity every time you enroll 3 new consultants at 200 on subscription, 200 PV on subscription, they give you a $200 bonus. 3 new consultants with 200 SV and a subscription, and they will send you a $200 bonus. That is a great deal, and it's a wonderful time to be looking for business partners. Mark your calendars for April. So here is this. It's Las Vegas in April, Salt Lake City. The dates are there, October 2026. Combo ticket for just $189. If you go to that email, there is a link there where you can buy the combo ticket, and that ends tonight. This meeting that we are in right now will end in 27 minutes so that we can all get on the closing the month call. That link is also I thought they had a link in there, but there is the Zoom and LV, the password, the ID and the password. And I believe in your, on the US LifeVantage Consultants Facebook page, there is a link there where you can just click on it and it'll take you right to the meeting. Okay, I wanted to get those announcements out. We are here. I know that we have people on the call that did not make it to Momentum Academy. We missed you terribly. It was wonderful to be there. I know, Renee, we missed you and many others who were not able to get there.
For sure.
But I want to just open this up. Everyone I talked to while we were at the meeting, without question, there wasn't except for everyone that I visited with felt like this was one of the best events that we had attended. It was just so packed with really useful information. It was full of energy and excitement. There's so much excitement in the company right now with the acquisition of LoveBiome, and we had numerous LoveBiome consultants at the meeting, and it was just great to get to meet them and see the room holding the consultants from both teams. It was just really exciting. So I want to really open it up to others who were there. Many of us on the call were there, and even just between all of us, I can't wait to hear what some of the others want to share. So who wants to go first, sharing just a quick highlight or two, and then if we get time to go back around, we will, but just share something that you brought home that you know you can put to use to build your business.
This is my moment. This is my time, or my time, my moment. I'm so excited that I was able to go, and just thinking back, it's really how I felt that it's a family reunion, and now
Mhm.
even a bigger family. But you know, the I don't know how much of a risk it was for Steve Fife and for I can't remember his name from Love Biome, but I did stand up. He stood up. He's really tall, and I met him.
Ellie, yeah.
But this it's really amazing what we have, and I feel that like this product is really awesome too. I have felt like a total connection in my brain, even though I only slept 2 hours last night and I drove all day today. But just the relationships, um all of the breakout sessions, and I'm not going to go back over my notes again. It was just, you know, this is a great opportunity for us to, for me to help change the world and just wanting to leave a legacy. And, you know, we've all been at different conferences before, but you're right, Debbie. There was a spark in the air that we knew that we're at the right place in the right time. And I'm so thankful. And just like they said, imagine, I mean, both of the companies were in Alaska at the same time. That wasn't a plan.
That was so amazing to see that Love Biome was also on a cruise in
Yeah.
Alaska when
But
LifeVantage was.
I think one of just um my one of my well, two of my favorite speakers were the two ladies that she was shared, that she was it Chantel Charisse, I can't remember. And then how she shared her story. And then when Dr. Naomi, I think it was her name. I'm lacking names tonight, but just knowing that we have each other's backs too as a company. You know, they said that, she said, this is my little sister. And there's just really, you feel that partnership, and that uh, I think we all felt it. So that's all I'm going to say. I really am thankful I was able to go, and I did miss the people that were not able to make it. Thank you.
That's
Well,
great. Yeah, I
I,
agree.
I'm
People
gonna
are
go
feeling
next
like
if
they
I can.
belong. Yeah, go
I'm
for it,
sorry,
Cindy.
Debbie. Um,
No, go ahead.
I think a lot of the I agree with Mai. It was really amazing to meet all the people from Love Biome, and I'm gonna duck out on y'all here pretty soon because I've got other things going on. But I really thought a lot of this Momentum Academy was about story and simplifying it and telling our stories. And so there's some books, but I'm not going to name all of them, but I'm going to, and I don't even know who said this. I think it may have been Andrea. People buy story before they buy product and so on. In our world, every day becomes yes. And every yes becomes a doorway. Every no become, I'm sorry. In our world, every no becomes a yes, and every yes becomes a doorway. And fear is a signal, but it's not a sentence. Everyone has a story, but the key is to not let your story have you. So I, at some point when we have a little more time, I think we need to go over the story that Sean Post told about the bank robber. I said that was so amazing. And then I'll close with this. Someone said, leverage the life you're living instead of trying to take on something else and make your life better, you know, look fancier or whatever, because somebody's got your same experience, right? Or can see themselves in you. And one person mentioned the bridge story. And so that meant that you tell a story so that people can cross that bridge to you and understand what you're trying to do. I love you all. I'm sorry to duck out, but I really got to go drink my
Thanks for getting on the call,
frozen
Cindy.
margarita. No.
Enjoy San Antonio. We'll see you.
So, okay. I love y'all. Bye.
Love you. Who would like to go next?
Hey, Debbie, can you hear me?
I wondered if that was you, Julie. I can hear you.
can go
Julie
Yes,
White.
I'm in the car and we're we're still driving home, but I just wanted to hop on real quick. And I so appreciate, you know, you hosting the Zoom tonight. And I just have to say, whenever I go to the events, like the biggest thing for me is just being able to see you all in person, because you know, I don't live close to most of you. And so I just really treasure the time that we have there together and just making the special memories. And I have to say that I love the Love Biome family, and I think it's just a real asset to our company that they joined us in so many ways. And I think they have a lot of passion and they're business forward. I think they're going to add a lot of value to you know, to what we already have. One of my favorite speakers was a man named McCaskey, and he was from Love Biome. I loved the breakout sessions. They were really full of a lot of business tips and just really practical tips. And one of my very favorite things that was said was, stop trying to get it right, just talk to people. And again, I think we just overcomplicate things so often, and we just need to, you know, be our authentic selves and go out, talk to people, get to know people. One of the things that's helpful for me is when I get out, like just, you know, going to Dallas. You know, I met a lady in the hotel, and she was checking me out, and she had this shirt on, and it said in big letters, ADHD. And so, you know, I was able to start a conversation with her, and we've been communicating. She and her son both have ADHD, and the first thing she asked me was, well, I'm not interested in any medicine. I want something natural. So, I mean, that was pretty awesome. I think God puts people in our paths all the time, and we just need to keep our eyes and ears open. But I love you all. I love, you know, what's happening with LifeVantage. The Love Biome people are awesome. And I just love having a different culture mixed in with us. It just adds a lot of depth. So anyway, I love you guys, and see you next week, I guess. Bye for
Sounds
now.
great, Julie. Thank you so much for getting on. It's been wonderful to hear from you. Who would like to share next?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
Frank
me,
is up.
I think one of the themes was keep it simple. And I found it interesting how things have evolved, because in the past we used to have science sessions and all that at conventions. And they were saying, well, the science is important, but we don't need to be, you know, talking about the science. Just keep it simple. They said, when you complicate it in your head, you paralyze it in your heart. And that kind of keeps, I think, some of us from moving forward when you have it too complicated. Just keep it simple, and just you know, hit the main points. And I thought it was very interesting with the Love Biome people were very energetic. I mean, they really brought some energy to the whole thing. It was really one of the best conferences I've been to.
I agree. That's exactly how I feel. Everything you said, I feel the same way, Frank. And it was so good to see you and Bonnie there. I was really just thrilled to be able to meet you again. I think we've met, but it's just been quite some time. So I was so glad you were there. Thanks for sharing. Did you have something you wanted to say?
It was
Sure.
enjoyable.
Yeah, it was.
I'll share some things. So I wanted to talk first about the culture, and it really was a lot of energy. Like Carrie Dickey said, it's wonderful to welcome people of color into LifeVantage. And yeah, the mixture of cultures was amazing. I wanted to piggyback on something Julie was talking about. This guy from Love Biome, his name is McCasey, and he's from Trinidad, I found out. Um, and sometimes when he speaks, you can detect a little bit of an accent. But a couple of things that he said that really struck home with me. One is authenticity is the most important thing that we sell. And then he also talked about some very practical things, one of which was you should be working this business like a business, 2 hours per day, 5 days a week. And that really inspired me. There were a couple of things that I heard that I really want to put into practice. One of them was getting our vision put out there on a vision board. And then also, they said, make sure that you have at least 12 people in your pipeline. And so I spent this afternoon getting mine up to 12 because it wasn't up to 12 yet. So I thought that was great. So McCasey did the first workshop along with Holly Thomant, and he killed it. It was great. But then after the last panel, I went out to the hallway to go to the bathroom, and there was McCasey, and also with another woman named Cynthia Locklear, who I had met before. And so Cynthia was just so excited to meet McCasey. And she said she got his number, but she said, can we pray for you? And he said, sure. So there was three of us there that joined together and prayed, and it was just amazing. This culture is great, and there are a lot of people of faith in our combined uh, thing. So it's great, and those were the main things I wanted to share. And oh, here's one more thing. People may forget what you say, but they will remember how you made them feel.
Agreed. Those are all really good points, and some of them are the ones that I had really thought of too. Just McCasey, I think, and he really left it open. He said, for me, 5 days a week, 2 hours a day for 5 to 6 figure income. And I think, did he say a time frame? He was just saying that's, if you want to do this and really change your life and free yourself so that you can not do the things that you don't want to do and do more of the things that you do want to do, it's going to take a real time commitment. And Brandon Cunningham, toward the end of the convention, he was saying by the time we reach 35 years old, 95% of our habits, routines, and decisions have been established by the time we're 35. And so if we want to change those, it's going to take real work and intention to be able to really change the course of the way our lives are going to go. Who else was there that would like to share something?
I'll go next.
Great, Melody.
So I was looking through my notes and have some here, but when people say no, they don't know what they're saying no to. Some of them are pretty quick to say no. I don't know who was talking a minute ago about the doorway, but I wrote down no equals data and yes equals a doorway. And I got to thinking about that, and that is a kind of a learning experience. Why did they say no? Did they say no just, to shut the door? Is it something that they're going through that you can kind of build on that, follow on that, pray with them on that? Invite, don't convince. It's not my job to convince them. And then I don't understand the science, but that's not my job. If I invite, others can help do the heavy lifting on that. And I'm so used to know what you're talking about to do your job and don't count, you can't count on others. And that's such a different experience for me. People don't care what you say, but it's how you feel about what you say. Be excited. Your goal is to build trust, make it about them. I liked the dig your well before you're thirsty. I'm kind of thirsty now and I need to start digging, but I'm not at a point where I am so thirsty that I don't have options. So I need to dig that well and have it be there. The other one was retain yourself. Remind yourself why you're here. And then I think my favorite one was, I think you guys were just talking about the last guy that was, he was talking about buying a car. Why are you there to buy a car? And I'm sorry, my dog is about to start barking. But quit walking through life when you could drive, and to make money so that you could walk out of a situation too. Those are, I mean, those are two different statements there. But how many times are you in a situation and you just can't, I can't just walk away. And we need to be in control of that in that sense, to where we can go where we need to go and do what we need to do. And my job has always controlled me, and I do love my job, but it's not a forever thing. And I would love some more freedom. So I
Yeah.
really, and I appreciate the love and the friendships that I have built on this weekend as well. That was very, very much appreciated.
I'm so glad you came, Melody. We had the privilege of having Melody in our car riding down and back, as well as spending the time down there together. And it was so great to get to know you better. And I am so happy you are on our team. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
I know we have more who were there.
May
Someone
I,
want to share?
may I go?
Yes, you may.
Yes.
Hi, Teresa Waters out of Independence. For those people that don't know me or the Independence Kansas City group, I liked our breakout sessions. It seemed to have a little more intimate but direct approach, and they weren't just running over the same things with each breakout leaders. Jenny Craig, EC3,
Yes.
told us about live your purpose and your story, make it a micro storytelling. And she name dropped a Donald Miller, who has a book out, Building Your Story, micro storytelling, the me into a we. And it's like, I think I'm going to have to look up that book because it'd be easy to go on and on about your pain and how you got relief and such, when we really just make it short, sweet, a little bit of interest, and move on. And one of the other ladies, she was a social media guru. There was two women together. Did I get her name? I want to say Angie Huntley, but it's not. Dr. Brett, I liked what he had to say.
Yeah. Mhm.
Equipped, empower, and release the baby. Basically, once you get trained with your when you get lined out and get the bottom feeling of this, that you're equipped, LifeVantage gives you so many tools at your disposal. You're empowered to use those tools. Have your people in line to call for validation, third party, and then just release it. Just let it go and watch them run. Basically, they said, don't hold hands all the way through the process. You've got to let go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and work
good.
it.
Go for it, Teresa. That was great.
Got to
We
work
have
it.
about 5 more minutes. I know we have more on the call who have been there. Does anyone want to share something? that hasn't been shared?
Wait. Teresa, I don't mean to call you out, but I'm going to.
I may
You
have the wrong
said-
name.
No, you said I'm going to try. What
Yeah, I
did we
gotta
learn
step
about?
out
Oh,
that
that's
plane.
right.
What did
Thank
we
you,
learn about
Mylissa.
that word try? Let's just do it like Nike says.
Okay,
That's
just
right.
do it.
Just do it. That's
Walk
right.
the plank.
I have one
Good
quick
point,
thing,
Mylissa.
guys.
Thank you,
Just one
Mike.
quick. You know, I wasn't able to be
Pretty much
there.
said, the same things I would have said. And it was just such a fantastic energy. Couple of things was just, I loved it. If I had something that might help you, would you be interested?
Mhm.
Thought that was a great introduction to bringing it up, because that's always kind of the hard part. But yeah, and I was gonna say the thing Mai just said about do it instead of don't be a trier. We need to hang out with doers. That's-
Yeah, that's right. Got some decisions to make. We all do. Renee, you had something you wanted to say? We're not hearing you now.
Can you hear
You're
me
not
now?
muted.
There we go.
There.
Demute myself. This is the first one I wasn't ever able to be at. And I just could not go. And
Yeah.
I want to thank Frank and Bonnie, who I don't know if everybody knows that they're my downline. They're just fantastic. But they were sending me videos, and Carol sent a message that she missed me. And it just, guys, it's not like being there, but being missed from being there.
Yeah.
Just warmed my heart. Thank you so much for everybody that just kind of chipped in and tried to give me the experience.
Well, we missed you, and we know you won't miss another one unless it's
Of course not.
absolutely out of your control.
Out of my
Renee, so
control. That's right.
that's right. Jackie, it's so good to see your face. Thank you for popping on. We missed you too. You are muted.
It's good to be here. I'm like Renee. I didn't want to miss it, but sometimes there are life circumstances, even though Tyler and Marcel say there's only one reason to miss a meeting, and it's a funeral if it's your own. So,
Yes,
but
I've
anyway,
heard they say that.
most of us can't live on that. But anyway, it's good to be here.
Well, it's wonderful to see you. Carol, did you have something you wanted to share?
Well, I was just gonna pop in. I just echo everything that everybody has said. I was saying to myself, Teresa, not try, we're gonna do. So that was one of the things that I was gonna make sure we all heard too. But I think part of my favorite thing, which was not part of the meeting, was our little encounter with the sweet Amish group from Goshen, Indiana. And despite the crazy things that we won't need to go into that happened at the restaurant, just the positive energy and the sweet spirits and the way that they loved us and invited us to be a part of their group. And then throughout the rest of the weekend, every time we'd see them, there was just this instant connection. So
Yeah.
that was just such a sweet, sweet thing. But I think that the biggest thing that I took away too is really think about, why are we here? We heard so many people say that. Why are you here? And I know for me, that's something that I need to go back and really revisit, because I can give you surface answers, but I think it's that deeper, why am I here? So that's all.
That's amazing. We could go on and on. I just want to wrap this up. I've got 3 little points here. One was just, I think someone already said it, take imperfect action. All of us just stumble over, I'm not going to do this right, but don't do it wrong. Just do it. Take imperfect action. I was really encouraged by Marilyn Moser, who reached EC1 in 14 years. And Cindy Reed, who reached EC1 in 15 years. That encouraged me. These people stuck with it and endured and kept at it until they got there. And that gave me hope. That was really encouraging to me. And I think this was Holly Thomas during those breakout sessions, which were honestly so good. She said, shorten the cycle, ask better, bolder questions that move people to a decision faster. We can all get better at it. This has been fabulous. It is recorded, so we can watch it again and share it with your team. We have a meeting to go to, and starts in 1 minute, our closing the month call. And so go to your LifeVantage, US LifeVantage Consultants Facebook group, has the link to it right there near the top. So it's been wonderful seeing you all. Thank you for participating tonight. And let's go finish the month strong. See you soon.
Bye, Debbie and
If,
John.
if,
Bye.
if I can just say, I'm gonna just say it. I just got invited by my friend Mark from Love Biome to hear K-Quest McKester's. He has a team meeting at 7 as well. I'm gonna jump on that because I want to learn more about what they're doing. So
Great. Have fun.
if anybody
Wonderful.
wants the link, let me know.
Thanks, Mai.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Love you.
Hi, Jen.